Request from viewer is, what do you think will happen next? You can also comment your opinion. Thank you to all the subscribers of our coin series who came to our channel Coin Series. You will always be info with the latest Coin Series news. Option 1, will there be a settlement of XRP and XRP? Option 2, or XRP will win. Option 3, or SEC will win. Please like my video and subscribe my channel. Your return is much appreciated by the Coin Series channel. Everyone knows that 213 million XRP, or around $112 million US, was stolen when Chris Larson's wallet was hacked. Some people are surprised that Chris Larson has so much XRP. Furthermore, that is extremely small. Chris Larson has a significant quantity of XRP. All of his assets are far larger than this. Maybe in a separate video, we'll talk about how it turned out. Why is he even doing this? More is happening than what they are revealing, at least to me. Who is Chris Larson? Did he fall for a phishing email? Did he just leave his keys on his desk? How on earth did this transpire? It would indicate that there is more going on than what they are currently disclosing, considering his wealth and skills. As you may be aware, news reporting is pervasive. Yahoo Finance is the source of this article. It goes on to say that $112 million worth of tokens were likely lost since the network was likely infiltrated. There are better choices that we are aware of. There was no breach in the Ripple systems. It is important even if it is not the XRP ledger, but rather the wallets of Chris Larson. Its impacts will be felt by us. Given your position as a co-founder, former CEO of Ripple Labs, and current board member, it should come as no surprise that this isn't trivial and doesn't reflect well on Ripple. Chris Larson makes many appearances in my videos. I'll confess that I was once his biggest admirer. I've listened to a lot of his speeches. Since Chris holds a large quantity of XRP and this latest controversy should serve as the final straw, he needs to remove them from the board and the business immediately. Chris is still kind to me, but he is a major drain on resources at the moment. Could you possibly do anything to alter that? Everything is up to him. Hopefully, he will be able to guarantee its safety going forward. Even while I don't believe he has a place on that board at the moment, it's not terrible, but it's also not fantastic. He will still be participating because of his large Ripple stock holdings. All kinds of nonsense is being spread about Ripple and XRP ledger after they were both hacked. There will be repercussions for this, no doubt about it. Chris Larson will undoubtedly recover a significant portion of the stolen XRP, in my opinion. Nevertheless, I am concerned that moving forward, our collective worth and here would be diminished. This is definitely not bullish news. Two subjects seem to be getting a lot of attention nowadays. Daily Coin published an article titled Ripple in the SEC settlement speculation sparked 20 billion burn rumors now. From what I can see, a settlement is possible at any time, and another option is to burn Ripples in the escrow token. Ending this and stopping the bleeding would be the wisest course of action for Gary Gensler. Since they're only going to lose in court, I think it would be best to stop this with Nance and settle up the Ripple currency base. We seem to have the suspect in our possession. Will he spare no effort to see this through to the end? That was the original intention, at least for the time being. He won't give up no matter how poor your case is or how strong your legal position is. Unpredictably, everything may shift in a flash. However, I do not believe a resolution can be expected unless we see signs of it. It also doesn't matter to me at the moment. The United States government has decided that XRP is not a security. That is what the rule of law says. Furthermore, I couldn't care less about the end of trade as long as the next bull run continues. Ripple should never have had to destroy their escrow, and I don't see why. Anyone, including Ripple, is free to sell XRP on the secondary market since it is a commodity. Then who would have set it ablaze? This is a pure product. How precious. They may keep, sell, and utilize XRP without problem as long as they aren't involved in any investor contracts that would make them fail the Howey test. I think that would be a bad choice, therefore. I don't see any reason to destroy that XRP stash, and Judge Torres hasn't stated anything to indicate they should. At the present time, Coinbase said that FTX intends to fully pay customers, but the default cryptocurrency exchange will not be reopened. First and foremost, as it pertains to us, I believe it. If all of the investors' money was returned, it would be significant. Great, since that agreement screwed a lot of people. Seeing them fully recovered would be an incredible event. Since FTX was a huge Ponzi scam that distributed monies rather than providing useful proprietary software or anything else of substance, it is clear that it will not be resurrected. Nobody is going to put money into FTX 2.0, and the brand has gone down the drain due to the monstrosity of a moniker. The conversation will obviously not pick up again. I completely understand. Consumers may have a chance for a complete recovery, which is great news. It all started when billions vanished. That one won't be significant, holy cow. My main concern is whether the value of their cryptocurrency tokens will completely recover or whether the value of their dollar will also entirely recover. The increasing value of cryptos is occurring for reasons I do not understand. Still, it's an improvement than doing nothing, and they get part of their investment back. That is really impressive. I am pleased that, as expected, the Federal Reserve has maintained interest rates unchanged thus far. His hawkish tone in Jerome Powell caught me off guard. From my point of view, what is he planning? We are all cognizant of the fact that they must reduce charges. It's only that the national and household debt burdens make it impossible to maintain historically low interest rates, even if they could be seen as good. Unfortunately, they will have to go back to clown land and significantly lower interest rates since the economy is in such a horrible place that they cannot continue like this. He's likely attempting to be more hawkish so he doesn't sound too dovish and give the impression that rates will be cut next month and relief is on the way. All of a sudden, there are huge rallies and prices begin to climb again. For his own financial gain, he plans to maximize this venture. Now we need to know whether he has been patient enough. I worry that it will be too late for them to start relaxing policy in the other direction, when they should have started tightening a little sooner to fight inflation. Meanwhile, something will eventually break. It wouldn't shock me if a few major corporations went under. Furthermore, what is one to say? Perhaps he always landings with perfection. It may turn up unsightly. It will be believed by me when I see it. Lastly, today, experts cautioned Congress that China is plotting cyber attacks to instill broad societal terror in the US. Our government is perhaps the most likely entity to attempt to actively cause a societal panic. My advice to them would be this. They want people to freak out, so they're distributing this information. I believe that big cyber attacks against the United States are inevitable if tensions between the US and Iran and other states persist. This is a common occurrence, and it's a good strategy to use while confronting your adversaries. On top of that, it's crucial. Even if they don't always tell it as it is, I'm sure cyber attacks will happen, maybe even big ones, but I don't believe the kind of mayhem they're portraying is real. This kind of activity is very improbable unless a full-scale war is underway, which is well within the realm of possibility. But you should be ready. Cyber attacks may begin here, so gather supplies like food, water, and money. Considering that, at least based on my assumptions, there could be some disruption for a few of days. This is a plausible outcome for some of the current events. There will be no relief from the terrible weather anytime soon. Major systems being down for a few days wouldn't surprise me in the least. Verify that you are prepared. That is all I can say. Right now, XRP is where our attention is really focused. Right now, it's vacillating between 50 cents and 60 cents, maybe a penny higher or lower, or someplace in between. Nevertheless, XRP may potentially retest the low 30s in the event that certain circumstances transpire and a sell-off occurs in the cryptocurrency market. I don't know why, but that price range is popular with. You may recall that we were buying these for what seemed like an eternity, now they're about 30 cents. So, it may become much worse if you think people are upset right now. That doesn't guarantee it will, but the possibility is high. Do yourself a favor and mentally get yourself for it. If the crypto market crashes, XRP will probably go down with the rest. I will continue to try to make my argument if that is the case. I have faith that we will come out on top, with a more capable blockchain and a more sustainable path ahead. Even if the XRP ledger isn't perfect, the ecosystem is now going through major turmoil. Plus, with everyone still grieving from the recent bull run, I could care less about XRP during the next one. The fact that Jay Clayton, William Hinman, and the corrupt SEC showered it down on us just before the fundraising game started, ruined our Christmas, and made sure it wouldn't happen again is reasonable. However, you should not waste this time. Invest in value by diversifying your assets with premium cryptocurrencies. Plus, the outcome of this one will be a layup. Getting it done will be easy as pie. We don't know when it will start, but it will, and your real value, including XRP, will perform extremely well. Share your opinions in the comments. Subscribing and like is always appreciated. Farewell, see you later.